You wonder why you fall apart under pressure. Why one foolish comment makes you snap. Why your stomach churns when life doesn't follow your plan. It's because no one ever taught you how to hold still in the middle of chaos. You were never trained to quiet your mind when the world starts spinning. You've been programmed to react, but never to hold your ground. And in a world built on noise, outrage, and endless distraction, calm is now a form of rebellion. That's why you need this. Because nobody's coming to rescue you from your emotions. No one's going to hit pause on the storm so you can catch your breath. Life doesn't wait for your confidence. It throws fire in your face and expects you to walk through like it's just another breeze. And if your calm is built on comfort, silence, or control, you'll crumble. You'll twitch, fold, explode. You'll hand the reins to the world and call it fate. Here's the hard truth: calm isn't natural. It's earned. It's built in the heat of discomfort and forged in trials. It's proven when everything around you is screaming for a reaction. Being calm doesn't mean you don't feel. It means your mind doesn't sway. You feel the pressure but don't bolt. You feel fear but don't serve it. You hear the insult and stay centered. You own the only thing that's yours, your response. That's what the Stoics lived by. It's what made them untouchable. And it's what can make you unstoppable. Marcus Aurelius ruled the world's most powerful empire, yet he wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." He understood that the only real strength is mastery of the self. Not domination. Not manipulation. But the ability to control your inner world. You don't always get to choose what happens. But you always choose how to frame it. And the story you tell will either make you a victim, or it will make you calm. If you don't train your mind, the world will break it for you, with anxiety, rage, fear, and regret. Every insult will hook you. Every setback will shake you. Every delay, every rejection, every twist in the path will hijack your nervous system and make you react like a puppet. But Stoicism teaches you to hold firm, to stand still when others shake, to breathe when others are spiraling. If you want to be calm in every situation, stop waiting for the world to cooperate. Stop expecting people to be fair, kind, or rational. Stop tying your peace to anything outside yourself: money, praise, comfort, success. Because the harsh truth is this: everything external is fragile. Everything outside of you is fading. And if your peace depends on something temporary, you will always live in fear. Fear of losing it. Fear of being exposed. Fear of chaos. But when your calm is rooted in discipline, in principle, in strength of character, then nothing can touch it. Nothing can shake it. You become the unmoved rock as the storm crashes. Seneca said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." That's not just poetic, it's brutally accurate. Most people aren't crushed by reality. They're crushed by the stories they tell themselves. By imagined futures. By false expectations. But the Stoic clears the mental noise. They don't panic over what's not here. They don't believe every fear their ego invents. They see reality, not illusion. And in that clarity, calm becomes effortless, because they've cut off the root of suffering, themselves. This isn't about being indifferent. It's not about pretending you don't care. It's about building an inner fortress so strong, so fortified, that nothing enters it unless you choose. So when the world turns violent, when people betray, when plans collapse, when chaos hits, you don't collapse with it. You stay grounded. You breathe. You evaluate. You act, on reason, not reflex. But this strength must be trained now. You don't become calm once the storm begins. You prepare for calm before the chaos comes. You train while others are entertained. You build presence while others chase pleasure. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." That's not a quote, it's a lifestyle. That's how you become untouchable. So when someone throws shade, pause. Don't strike. Treat it like a test. When your plans fall apart, pause. Don't spiral. See it as training. When people abandon you, pause. Don't chase. Treat it as transformation. Because the world will never stop testing you. But calm is how you pass. Calm shows you've outgrown childish patterns. You don't crave chaos. You don't need validation. You don't need to flex for every critic who barks. You don't dance for likes or gossip. Your energy is rare, and you refuse to waste it on reactions. Don't confuse calm with weakness. It's not. It takes more strength to sit still than to lash out. More courage to remain silent than to puff up with ego. More mastery to stay balanced than to explode. You don't need to respond to everything. You don't have to join every argument. You don't owe a defense to people who've already judged you. That's emotional poverty, chasing every insult, engaging every drama, wasting your soul on battles that don't matter. The Stoic path is narrow. It's quiet. It's lethal. It's not about the spotlight. It's about being unshakable. And the calmer you get, the more the world shifts around you. Not because the world changed, but because you did. People won't know what to do with your stillness. It will confuse them, even intimidate them, because they thrive on reaction. They feed on chaos and drama. When you don't feed them back, when you stay cool while they lose control, they start respecting you, even fearing you. That's the power of calm. It's dangerous, but you have to train it every day. In the smallest moments. In the quiet spaces. In traffic. When someone cuts you off. While waiting in line. When your phone won't stop buzzing. Don't let these moments own you. Use them. They're your training ground. Calm isn't built in one grand decision. It's built in thousands of small, invisible ones. Thousands of times you chose restraint over reaction. Principle over pride. Stillness over chaos. And it starts with one belief. I don't need to react to everything. Say it to yourself. Every single day.